Good morning. What one searches is what one is, and no one has access to that. So, just to have this information will not be enough. Just to hear your real nature is a background, it's what sustains everything, it's like the screen of a movie, it will not be enough. It will not stop the search. So, or it bangs on you out of the blue forever, or you make investigations to experience it. And that is a journey, of course. So I repeat, no one has access to it. So one can have experiences of it with, of course, different qualities as it is in time. But those experiences will start, have a span of life, and die. So, thank you. So, not to remain in knowledge, which doesn't help. The best way is, if you want to experience it, if you want to, once for all, not fall into the illusion of searching, the best way is to give up all ideas. Means all your informations that you made so much effort to collect and to understand. You give up all concepts. If there is something to do, it's the only thing to do. Because what is enlightenment? It is that experience which shows something, what is, I cannot name it, is always here, has always been here, that's what I am, and that's it. And that stops the search. That removes any concept you can have of it. And then you are at peace with that. And the life continues. Any question about this, please don't listen to your shyness. Just ask. It's a real birthright, my master said so. It's a birthright to be freed from the mind, tyranny of the mind. So I would say enlightenment is an experience. It is not a state. It is a state, sorry. It is not, it is not it is an experience. But that particular experience called enlightenment or awakening, which was not there before, which came, which will go, for some strange, mysterious, incomprehensible reason, cats forever believe in a surge. So once is enough. After you will have eventually experiences of different aspects of that. That's all. Which is great. And I don't believe that you don't have a question. At least one of you. Yeah, please.
Some weeks ago,
You have a mic. We are modern now.
Hola. Some weeks ago, you had said something, if I remember correctly, to the effect of, if there is no background, is there a film? Or is there a movie if there is no background? Could you go into that a little bit more?
If I go into it, I start to structure and give concepts. But probably I said that to remove the idea that one has to search now for a background after having seen that everything else goes on changing. It was just to cut off some concepts. That's what I said in the beginning, even to know there is a background, there is a screen, which is a way to try to say it is not in this world of senses or of emotions or of ideas. What did I say? Okay. Anyway, it is to remove also the idea of background. Who knows? One has no access to it. And whatever information or access you have is through experiences, so it's limited. Nobody can tell the truth. I remember last time or sometime before, someone said, but then what's the use of Buddha? And you can reply both ways. It's of no use because the life and the manifestation anyway is not in your hands and will appear as it has to appear for you. But at the same time, imagine, you are not bound by a belief that a surge invents. In that way, it's a word, but still you can see you are at peace. So you are not at peace because you attained anything. You are at peace because there was a moment of I don't know what, but at least not of any concept, nor experience, nor ideas, nor emotions. I would love to hear you now.
Ganga. Hi. So, in a way, that there was a process about this the background and the nitty and who am I, and you go and
Yeah.
you go and you, for a while one has this impression that I will come to this big black hole where everything disappears because it's I want to be the background that is none of this, none of that, none of this.
Good, yes.
And then at some moment now I'm here and but there is not two or so I was gonna ask you or inquire like this experience of being here and then it's not I'm the self and in front of me appears this and I also have this experience because there's this idea of well then I'm in a transcendental state and I feel that everything is insubstantial but
Yeah.
now I'm coming back into in a way like no.
Very good.
This
So
is
you
it.
keep quiet. You keep quiet about the subject.
Yeah, but you said let's say something.
I like to hear this.
Me too.
So continue to tell something. Yeah. And know that at the moment you listen to a thought to your mind, there will be a train of thoughts, and it's totally okay, but good that you know it. Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah.
So is it like just living without thinking? Is that what
Oh
enlightenment
no! Living without thinking, can you? Can you? No.
is? Well, I mean without intentional thinking. We can think, but without the intention of it.
No.
Things come to our minds, we think.
Exactly all the same. Except that you don't search who you are.
So it's just living, like now I'm sitting down. Am I enlightened because I'm just
Life
sitting
is
down?
life.
So that's what it is. Enlightenment is me sitting down, talking, looking around, listening. That's what enlightenment is.
I would not call it enlightenment, it's just natural life.
So what is enlightenment and
I
what is
just
your
told,
experience?
enlightenment is the experience of someone who suddenly saw, who knows how and who knows what, but saw that what he was searching is it. He has always been it, and that's a moment which is experienced by somebody, but there is no access there. It cannot be a permanent experience in this world. A split second is enough. And after, the life is the life. Huh?
So enlightenment is not life. Enlightenment is like
It's in the life. It's in the life. It's suddenly the life stops maybe a split second and then takes over. Yeah, we can say like that. It's an image. There is not such a thing in the life as enlightenment and as an enlightened person. There is no such a thing as an enlightened person, even if that enlightened person says, I am nobody. There is no such a thing. Somebody can have experiences, I am nobody. It will pass. Don't worry. And it doesn't matter if he has seen once that the search has disappeared. The problem is that even if you hear it 100 times but it doesn't click, there is nobody enlightened. You can have experiences, limited experiences of something else, of course. Let's say of the background, of who you are deeply or not of you as a becoming. Sure, and you will enjoy it.
So why are we searching? What is the search?
Why? Why did we start to search? Madness. What to say? But you see, with that madness, there is a cure for everybody who has a disease. So Satsang can be a cure for that madness. What to do? It's uncontrollable. You can, if you are born with that, or if it comes to you during the life, try to get rid of it. You can get rid of it probably if you have a bang on the head which stops you to catch or to believe in concepts. Otherwise, Satsang offers some direction. That's all.
And what is the cure again? Because Satsang is the cure. What is the cure? Is it
The
like
cure.
not to ask that question?
The cure
Just
is
know
to
that
be
you're just-
struck that you will be at peace when you don't hook at any single idea or experience or experience. You know that all that is life. It is temporal. It will never be differently. But what you are has been seen, and it stopped the search. And the life continues. Differently, originally for everyone, it is his life. I know, it blows away. I know. That's what I say. Be blown away once for all. So.
Thank you.
Yeah. Some regret.
No, it's just that, every so often I've got a little, when you speak or anybody speaks, I have a little reaction. It's very momentary. And I'm just questioning, why have I got this reaction? And a lot of the things of the contents of the words.
Yeah, but you say that, for example, because you think you should not react anymore.
No, I'm okay to react. I'm
Yeah.
okay to react. That's why I'm asking the question,
Okay.
because it's very spontaneous. It's,
Okay.
I got this question. But I mean, at the beginning, also
You
asking
put that.
what am I doing here? I just love the atmosphere, really. I don't really have any question because I know I have to live this life and I just get on with it.
Mm-hmm.
But when you say certain things and I'm thinking, okay, what does that mean? That's what I'm asking. But generally, I feel now that I go somewhere to learn something, somebody speaks to me, it resonates with me, and so every moment and everything has a meaning for that moment. And so the question comes in whichever way it is according to the topic. But for the enlightenment thing, I was just wondering then, because I'm here, I'm just wondering, we use it, so it's an important word, and it's often used in Satsang, so it's not to be dismissed as such, but so I wanted to know the real understanding behind it, so I can just forget about it, basically. But then whenever somebody mentions it, it's there again, and it's a sweet word. It's nice. But
When
really
you
the
sleep,
basic
you
is
don't
just
have that
sleeping.
concept. When you sleep, you don't have that concept. So it's in time. That concept is in time. Can you trust? Can you give a permanent, absolute value to what is time, to what is temporary? No.
Is it that it's more than with just the body? Is it also to do with knowing or understanding or feeling or living?
I
That
just
we are
said
not
in
just
the
body?
beginning, it's not enough to understand. One will not stop searching, even if he understands. Or he will stop searching, but then he will start teaching, preaching. He is not rid of the subject. I'm not rid of, because I am, for some strange reason, I am still passionate about it, but that's all. Yeah, strange enough. Strange enough.
Do you feel there's a condition?
No, you have that like
Okay.
everybody else.
That's the condition.
I know that your voice is strong. So,
Yeah, when you said it, it just strikes one
Yeah.
at a depth that it stops the search.
yeah.
You know, I'm just curious. Do you see that there's a condition for one in whom that striking happens at such a depth?
Yeah.
Is there a condition for that to happen, or is it absolutely just there's no condition whatsoever?
I cannot answer you. I didn't make statistics, but I know through personal meetings that some people are just boom, and some people need a long journey, and some people need a short journey. I don't think there is any law.
And I already know the answer. I know what you'd say to this, but it's almost like it's funny because the story of the searcher mind says, "Oh, but it has to be quiet, or it has to be in this situation."
No, that is the ideas of
Yeah.
of the seeker. You
Yeah.
see.
Nothing more.
Nothing more. Now, it doesn't mean that you will not. That's what I said. Also, experience moments where you are totally. At least you feel like that, totally free from your mind, and you enjoy that emptiness or that vastitude or that joyfulness or love or whatever. But you know also very well when it goes, it goes. all is fine actually. Yeah. Susan.
I have a practical question. When you say that enlightenment is this quick second of where you stop the search, then afterwards you keep on searching, or you stay in that stage of not searching? Or it's just this
First
realization?
of all, it's a way to express that obviously something happened in this life which makes you, which remove the search. Okay? So, that's what I said. In the life, it will be expressed by there is no search of who am I, or whatever essential question you have put, or where is God, or who is God, you see? So that removes a very deep human anxiety, you know? And the life continues with its ups and downs, right and wrong. But the very basic anxiety that you get without even knowing it when you are born, because you know very well you will die, that's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't get up, just pass by like this. Huh? Hey, good morning.
Yeah, the stopping process moment, or how my idea about stopping is to keep with inquiry. To ask who am I, or what is aware, and is it right?
So you still like to keep us some journey?
Okay.
No, I ask you.
I don't know if
I don't know, you can ask that question first.
if I like the journey. That's the
Yes.
question.
If you have your journey, if you cannot do otherwise to think that you need a journey, even though I say it's available just now, you see, to not to hook at any idea. Investigation, everything which will bring you, which removes concept, everything which empties you, to finally leave you with I alone, eventually will bring you then to really ask this question. So I remains a fasting I, a naked I, still I is there, so who am I? And then you will absolutely not catch any answer which rises. And that's your luck. For example.
Yeah. Okay.
There is no method, you see.
Yeah.
But I still believe if we are still busy with the mind, it's better all this which doesn't construct things and gives you more concepts. So neti is not bad, investigation is not bad, and yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
But know that it is a delay.
Yeah, it's and I'm creating it.
Yes, great. Yeah, you know it. You know it.
Yeah.
It would be so simple. So I am creating it. So can you not keep quiet just after that thought is gone and not catch another thought?
Apparently no. I think it's fear. That is a kind of fear.
Yeah, but fear, what is fear? It's a reaction of your body or soul or mind, something rising.
Something automatic as well.
Yeah, automatic, but automatically it can go.
Yes, my friend.
There is that apparent condition then that the thoughts are no longer believed or referred to in what you speak about.
Okay, yeah. But tell.
Yeah. It's almost impossible to ask a question about this.
No,
Yeah.
you do. Please
Okay.
do.
Yeah. I just ask an innocent question. Then what is the understanding after which it's not even possible to believe the projections of the mind?
What is the understanding?
Because the way you speak about it, as if at some point it's not even possible to believe a thought.
Okay, continue.
Because it seems here that seeing happens. So in Satsang or elsewhere, whatever, it's just we can't speak about this, but
Okay, it happens. Okay.
yes.
So
And the seeing, the thoughts are just they don't apply. They don't relate to anything.
well, except sometimes, you cannot say it's always
Okay,
like that.
yes.
So don't limit or don't start to make a picture. So you will always have thoughts which what doesn't concern anything. No. Everything will be there as you knew before. But no doubt you may have, and you know the value of also having a moment of enough and you keep quiet. That experience you may have without a search, without searching what is it and so on, you may have because you know the value and you know it, you know the value of it, and you love to have also, but you know it's an experience now. And what happened, I cannot even describe or have a good way to say. Master said split second, so far I cannot say better because it's not in time and whatever. It looks like it happens once It can happen once. It's enough. It's enough because when you will live, not like before, let's say experiences where nobody is there, it looks like, you know now, it's an experience, it's an aspect of that, but there is nothing wrong. There is no other way. While before you were still searching, is it that? I should have that permanently. You have those ideas which are no more. Nothing changes and an immense change is there also because of that.
So there's no longer a looking then to get rid of, or to, it's not
It doesn't
only,
mean
yes,
anything
Yes.
anymore. This is the thing.
yes.
And if it comes to you, it is due to a whole concept you had that you trusted. Just know it's a concept. Drop it, don't listen.
I have this conversation with you many times. It's just don't listen. And in terms of the what we talk about in Satsang, this is clear. I find still the mind in just the it's bullshit day-to-day worldly sense. There's the identification and the worry and all that.
But
Can be
that's
quite-
what I say, the life is the same. It looks the same. Yeah, because one has not accomplished anything. One is not special.
Right.
Very special individually for anyone, of
Yeah.
course, but I mean, it's
Good.
not like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
I know very well. This is good. This is like one of these things hiding in plain sight. When you say it like that, when you name it, it's
When I name what?
that one is not special. The
Yeah.
ego's belief. Oh, I'm going to be a special.
There is still an ego.
Yeah, or whatever. Okay, I don't use this word with you. I know better. No, but just the belief of I, in some way, will have a better life or be a special.
Forget
I know it's so
it,
subtle.
it's part of
Yeah.
this subtle spiritual concept. Forget it, it poisons you. It's a poison because you will never reach these ideas. And those who say, yeah, they reach, they lie, they are liars. What to
Yeah.
do? So,
Yeah.
be afraid. Be afraid to be entangled by this crooked mind full of an amazing concept. Yeah. And don't fall into this mind who will say, oh, then it's nothing, all this for that. No! I tell you, to be freed from the search, I think, is the most blessed and gift you can give to yourself. But it doesn't make you special, you have not attained anything.
It's so strange. It blows my mind, and I don't. It's not even a mental understanding. It's very.
Yeah, then you can stop here. Huh?
Huh?
Then you can stop here. There is not
Okay.
a matter of understanding. Yeah. You see, eventually what you have attained is to know what's not. And that's why you are no more busy with questions and answers about this. That's all. But it's all. That's all is all.
You just can toss it back and forth. Here you have two now.
Hey, Kali, Kali. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I mentioned this fear, and I just make a box for it. This fear, like I think it's a fear that I stop this, and it will start.
Okay.
Yeah, like another identification.
Yeah,
Or,
sure.
I think,
You cannot be more identified than what you are now. Huh? You know, I tell you, when you, let's say, freed yourself from concepts, you are identified or not, doesn't rise a question. It doesn't matter. Not because you are no more identified. No, it doesn't matter. Okay, so if you are attracted maybe to see what it is, just don't hook at an emotion or an experience or a concept. So fear is an experience, a feeling, isn't it? It's good to ask here, okay, it's a feeling. I don't have it in my sleep. So let it pass. Why should I hook at it? Why should I feed the meaning of it? I'm free from that.
Oh.
Even if it appears, I'm freed from the impact. Even your body may react. I am freed from any expression of it. Even I can imagine, I'm not dying so I don't know, but I can imagine. Of course, for example, the body may still shiver or even have a feeling of fear and all. But you see, you cannot be taken anymore by those. I will see, but let me speak from now. Okay, they appear maybe, but who cares? This manifestation appears up to your last breath. Anyway, let it be in bliss or let it be in fear. Who cares? You have to get that freedom. Who cares? I don't need to be blissful when I die. I can look like any bloody one. I don't care. Yes, this is freedom. Not hooking at any concept.
okay.
I should be like this, otherwise I am not like this. No. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I would like to.
Hi.
Hey.
I see when I'm sitting here, there's some, like a concept. And yeah, of course, not only one, but this is really heating up. And my question is, there's something, normally I don't jump on a concept so much, but this is like, it's like, I don't come out of it.
It's
because
a beloved one.
Exactly. It is about challenges in life, and it's about sometimes I believe that the life wants personal to challenge me or punish me even this. And yeah, but this is a you know, it's like I know also that's a concept, but somehow I am still now sitting in it here, and it's like I see it, but it's still some belief in it. That it's a personal, personal challenging. It wants to personal
What
challenge.
for? A challenge for what?
Sometimes
To be
in
more
life,
more free or more
no,
what?
sometimes in life things are happening. For example.
Of course.
Yeah, but it's not a personal challenge. It's only happening, and it challenges me.
Oh,
or-
bullshit also that
Okay.
thing.
But this is what
Not
it is.
personally happening when you suffer or you
Yeah,
are in
of
front.
course.
I hate those things. It gives you concept that you can have a life impersonal. I just say that all the time. This is my bomb, you know. You will not have an impersonal life. Challenges are personal and that's it. And then what? What does it mean? Nothing. It's not in your hand. It's your karma like that, your destiny of this body-mind. It's not into your hand and you have known. It's not me. It's not what I am only, alone.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a good smile. Yeah, I know. It's an archetypal in human beings. We have to be transformed. We will be transformed. We will be different. We will be only better, detached, impersonal, nobody, nya nya nya. These are concepts. So now you can choose, or you go this way, or you go for freedom, as you like.
Your coffee really works today.
In this world, everything has a cause.
Looks like.
It's good to have a coffee, otherwise I will bathe in bliss and then you will get bored.
Yeah, I don't know if I can explain this. So, what I have to say this. I don't care so much about the meaning of everything.
Okay.
Or I don't, yeah. But somehow I'm very concerned with the cause and effect of existence. Like, yeah, I don't care, like, yeah, it's because I have this why, but not why, like, what's the meaning, but more like, why, what's the cause and effect, like, what, what?
But it's the way it manifests, otherwise how can something manifest if there is no cause? The expression is because there is a cause of rising.
And what is it?
It's a rising movement. A cause is you go, for example, there is an event, an effect of that cause, and then if you go to see the source of it, it's the cause. You will find eventually the cause of it. It's in the manifestation. It's the way this can be seen and experienced and lived. It's through cause and effect. Yeah.
And does the manifestation have a cause?
It looks like it's when I rises the cause. Because you see, when you sleep, I sleeps, the world sleeps, there is no world anymore. I rises, there is a full world. It's like when I rises, it looks like that is the cause of this manifestation.
So I feel like I want to understand the cause, but maybe it's not necessary.
But this is understanding the cause. It's to know that it is let's say the root cause of all the movements. If I doesn't rises, there is no other. There is no world. I cannot tell something more than that. It's very striking too. And when I fading away means there is less movement eventually unto disappearance. There is no world. And that's why you need, for example, the yogis, they don't need to sleep to know that. They practice to have a kind of state which they call samadhi. There are two kinds, but the nirvikalpa samadhi is the one where they don't sleep, they are awake, but there is no world, for a while at least. Yeah. If there is anything more around, you can ask.
Yeah, I think maybe that I probably have a desire to understand it, like
A bit more than simply that. Yeah, you can dig the different states we know,
but also part of me also thinks that it won't lead me anywhere if I understand it more. Like understanding.
well, it depends. It can leave you in the stupefaction that after all, those questions is because the cause rise, no? I rose. And if you know the phenomena of that, you can simply keep quiet, not hooking at I having a question. So, so
So it seems like when I go there that time does not exist.
yeah. Yes. I can see that. Time doesn't, it's an experience you can get. Sure. So you see, that's called the knowledge of the universe. You start to see with the structures and what is what is time, what is all that. I is still curious about that, sure. But but the cause is this rising I. Huh? Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Just continuing from this, what you just said
seems like the primary cause, but the idea of any belief becomes the causes of seeming experience.
Mm-hmm.
So without any beliefs in someone who's causing anything, then
Wait, I don't understand. Okay. The last part I don't understand.
so it seems quite subtle that if there's a me here, a belief in somebody,
Yeah.
there's a belief in my life,
Yeah.
then it seems that there's various causes that come
Yeah, sure,
from
sure.
and,
The
and
cause up to the root cause, which is I. Yeah.
yeah. So when there can't be any more belief in those that identity,
Okay.
then those causes also
They fade away.
fade away. Yes.
They can still happen, but they fade away as a belief of an eternal substance, for example. You know what? Causes of your life is very personal. It's the destiny of this body-mind. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, even if you are freed from the cause which is I, for example, this can continue, so it will still appear. That body-mind will still experience them.
Maybe I'm trying
But
to.
yeah, I didn't continue. But it will not. It will not cause a question. It has a meaning. What shall I do? All this is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. So the event may still arise, an event, but there isn't the mental suffering around it, or there isn't the
I
belief.
don't even say that.
No.
No, it's not like that. In this life, you cannot avoid suffering and happiness, freed or not. But for the, let's say, freed one, not that the suffering is less, but at least it has its span of life and it's not fed punctually. I cannot explain that. You know, when there is this me, the belief, me, it makes everything which happens to me so dramatically important. And I think if the shift, which was never a shift, but the fact to know that, this happens to me, and if I say it, I must be seeing it. So the dramas are there, but that's why it's difficult to explain. Nothing changes, but maybe the best description is nothing changes. Don't think that there is any transformations in the events and all. The thing is maybe you don't feed them because you know the nature of it. I think as long as there is a strong me as a base, you will want to have transformations. You will want and believe, when I am enlightened, it will mean I will live more quietly, I will be more joyful, I will feel unconditional love all the time, and this bullshit! It's not true. You may have those experiences, but you will have also all other experiences, as anybody else. This kind of enlightenment I don't like, so go then, because I cannot present you something else.
The question that rises in my mind now is, so the people that, for example, never thought about
Seeking, yeah.
like
Yeah.
the, let's say, the common people. let's
Doesn't
say.
matter.
Yeah, they are enlightened.
Everybody has a nature which is not known exactly the same.
Yeah,
One still believe in the power of his mind, and the other has a mind the same but doesn't believe in the power of the mind. That's all. But everybody is the same, sure.
yeah, I thought completely agree with that for sure. But I mean the experience
Yeah.
of somebody that doesn't identify in the seeking.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tell me when you are there.
I've been there,
Okay, great. So
Yeah.
tell me. Okay.
and it's suffer. You know, I remember that because there is an identification in a not seeking, for example, but in a in like seeking things that after bring suffering. Maybe because I'm digging in my
Past.
past.
Ah,
Yeah, now you
good
know.
luck, huh? Why you dig in your past? It doesn't help.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because you ask.
Did I?
Yeah, maybe I misunderstood. Okay.
No, no. I think it's the last thing I would ask somebody.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So okay. So yeah, maybe I'm asking for something that is not in my experience. Because my doubt, my mind ask if is the seeking that in a way is blocking the experience of life, you know, like of
Forget about that question.
okay.
You will go nowhere. Just do what is present in you.
Yeah. Okay.
Ganga, I see that what keeps me searching is some kind of hope that there is an exit. Like I don't want to be here and that somehow I'll exit this experience.
The exit, there is, as I tell many times, the exit will not be in the mind. The exit is the second you don't catch your mind. It's available just now. The exit will never be presented by your mind through understanding, through an experience, through a feeling. That's not the exit. Expectation is also a concept, an idea.
Like I'm always trying to escape what's here, in a way.
You are not here, it's because you are in your past. If you are just here, you would not ask this question. There is no problem then. Hmm? The past belongs to the body, mind, feelings. Doesn't belong to I alone.
Just something struck me. It seems I'm just seeing that the only real hook actually is this belief in that there's permanence in anything, anywhere.
Yeah.
Whether it's a spiritual
It's a
state or
spiritual,
worldly or
it's
whatever.
a spiritual idea.
And also a worldly idea. People think, oh, I get enough money or the right relationship and then I live happily ever after. Same dream of the spiritual seeker. I get enlightened, I live
It's
in a
always
permanent
the
state.
happiness, you see,
Yeah.
happiness is in the future. Yeah. The permanency is now. Every now.
Yeah, without this concept of permanent or not, yes. Him again.
Ah, wow! La 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 la, pendulum. Pendulum. Yes.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like there is an effort, to be in the present. Like I'm pushing myself to be in the present because.
What does it mean to be independent? You mean single?
In the present.
Ah, in the present. No. It's not an effort. It's just because you see, when you kept something like this all your life, and then somebody said, well, I think this is enough, it's quite a load for nothing. Just open, and then, actually there is nothing there, no effort.
Okay. Yeah, the feeling is there is like.
Because you depend on feelings. You see, this is the problem.
Okay.
When you do that, if you have to open, of course, another feeling. It's not about the open feeling even. It's not that. Even if it is the feeling I am totally open. It's not that. I don't ask you to be from close to open. or from what conceptual to unconceptual. It's a way to say free yourself from those both concepts.
Yeah, now, yeah. Talking to you now, I realize that I have a strong idea about the being aware.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. That's why I speak. So, just now, you are very clear it's an idea of yours.
Yeah.
Ah, very good. It's too late to take it back as a true thing then. Very good.
I don't understand.
It's too late now that you believe in it. It's just a concept.
Yeah.
Too late to take it back.
Okay. Why should I took it back? I don't understand.
Because one is foolishly believing his mind.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's... Yeah. Thank you, yeah.
Something else? You? Oh. Yeah. Hi, Laila.
I have a question about this not looking at the thought, because I have the feeling that before you cannot look at it, this is already seen to not look at it, so in that way I always feel too late. And at the same time you are there before it comes, so that is also...
Yeah, so don't do anything. In fact, one has not to do anything, to just be what he searches. He's already that.
But what it mean then not to look at the thought? Is it an action or it's not? Because I feel if I don't want to look at something, I have already seen it before I can decide.
Yeah, I know. Maybe it doesn't mean anything just now for you. You have not to do anything, because it's not the person who will be enlightened. Only a person does things, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And don't be fascinated by that's too late. You see, too late is in time. What you are is always available just now. There is nothing like something too late. That's it. You're good? Nothing is stirred up? Okay. Very good. Have a beautiful day.